Hey guys, Lancer here. Hope everyone's doing well. Thanks again for joining me while looking to some more MTG market movers for the day. Now, we talked about Brainstorm just a couple of days ago. In fact, it might have just been yesterday or the day before. And it's taken another leg up, at least for the average price. It's sitting at $8. Now, it is played in a lot of decks. It is played in a lot of expensive decks, which means someone might be okay with putting aside some more money for Secret Lairs cards, specifically this one. But the problem is, if it goes up any more than this, I guess the thing is, it's already been sold, which means if it goes up any more than this, no one can really do anything about it. But if people wanted this card, then they probably should have just gotten 4 sets of the Secret Lairs. But I hate saying just because I don't like the Secret Lairs in the first place. Those Pringles suck so bad, especially when they're foiled. So, yeah, I mean, the prices may continue going up for this card because of the fact that it's a bit different, fancier than the previous versions, but it's been printed many times before, so let's see what happens in the near future. Graven Cans. Cans? A future sight. So, cool dual land, great art, very, very volatile. I'd be careful with this one, been spiking all over the place. The average price is slowly moving up to $8.21, but the market price has been moving up by $4 in just one day. So I'd be careful and seeing what's going on with this. Maybe it's a buyout, maybe there's something else going on. Zirian Arene from Legends. So I think I talked about this card. Is this one of the cards I actually had from Legends? I think this is the card that I actually have from Legends. I don't really know what to say. I got this card for like $7. I don't even think it was $7. I think it was like $3. Anyways, so it's a Legends card. People might have more of it than you think. The quality of mine wasn't very good. I think I got it somewhere. But now the market's valuing it at $50. Sure. Anyone want to buy one of these from me? Anyways, next. Unbreakable Formation, Secret Lair series. It's been on my list. It's probably one of those good cards to get from the Secret Lair series because it's unique art, but more importantly, it's actually played in a few different commander decks, mainly the ones that are in white. Opal Archangel from Urza Saga. It's on the reserve list. Very important. It had a massive spike around about January 21st. No surprise there. That really changed this channel for one. And also, everyone else is interested in these cards. It's crazy. It didn't even happen the first time, but the second time, oh yeah, everyone bought all the reserve list cards. So it's starting to flatline. There is some average market prices moving up, which is strange. Usually you see the average above the market price. But the card is still kind of flatlining, so it's impossible to say. It looks like it's being sold in bulk because of the fact that most of these market prices are so, I guess, predictably flat to begin with. There's no emotion in there. It's just like sell, higher, 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 drop, okay, higher. The average price on the other hand, what's being listed, I guess, is quite a bit more volatile. Quorum Trench Gnomes from Legends. Been on the list plenty of times in the last couple of days. Absolutely taking off to the sky. Please be careful with this one, guys. It's sitting at $60, $70 on TCG. It's on the reserve list, but it's not being used anywhere. The premium versions of this are sitting at $165. Once again, it feels like maybe I'll have to eat my words on the reserve list stuff because it feels like the start of this year again, but I don't know how that makes sense because it was predictable that time because of the stimulus checks, a couple of $1 trillion infrastructure package could do the same thing, but it's not probably going to go to the hands of the general public as easy as you think. Reckless One from Dual Decks Anthology. Very volatile, had a huge spike in the last couple of days, dropped back down, now it's just flattening out around about $2. $1.21 for the market price. You can get it for, that's probably wrong, 75 cents on Onslaught. Probably $1.20 for Onslaught as well. Garth One Eye from Modern Horizons 2. Massive price when he was first announced. Now he's sitting at around about $1 to $2 on the market price. Every little bit, I guess, counts. For a mythic, he is very cheaply priced. I also don't think he's that bad. I don't think he's that bad. So I think he's fun. He's not overpowered or anything. So for 50 cents, he might be a decent pickup at this point. Maskwood Nexus, very cool looking creepy tree. $4 for the Nexus, $3.24 on TCG. A bit of a bump today, but nothing crazy. Iron Mir. So this one was on the list a few times, and it's jumping up again, sitting at 49 cents. You can get them in Mirrodin version, Scars Mirrodin, being in both. So it depends on which version you want, but I don't think there's anything special with this card. It, yeah, just be careful with it. Devoted Catraker from Odyssey, not on the reserve list, used in junk. Okay, sure. There's probably a reason why it's taking off. It's probably because it's being used in a deck. Now, I don't know if this deck is new or anything, but it's kind of cool card, actually, now that I think about it. Not on the reserve list, but actually a cool card. Yeah, it's actually a good card for the price even now. August 14th, 2021 is when this deck was put together. So possibly could be seeing much higher prices going forward. Careful with this one. Grim Hireling Extended Art from Forgotten Realms had a huge drop off the cliff when it was first announced. Dropped down to $1.69 from $15.99. I doubt that. That was just speculations. Now it's slowly moving up to $5.79. It's actually a really good card, so yeah. Wear and Tear on the list again. So great white and red Boros card. Even just the white or the red part is okay, though it is best used in combination. Sitting at $2, it's not bad. But I'd probably say careful. It does normally come out in a lot of other commander potential for it to come out in commander decks. It was in Mystery Boosters and Dragon's Maze, but it's used in a lot of modern decks. And last one from MTG Stocks is Coat of Arms. So Coat of Arms has been on the list in the past, but not recently. It took a bit of a flat line. It wasn't really moving up by 20% or anything, but today it moved up by quite a bit. So I think the main reason is this card is probably not going to go anywhere anytime soon. It's used in a lot of different decks that have any kind of synergy from their creature types. So even a $15 or $16 card will probably flatten out to come up to $18 in the near future. Standard. So any movements of 10%? No, the highest we have is another 6% gain for Prismari Commands, now sitting at $7. The biggest drop is a 7% drop for Magda Brazen Outlaw. Pretty cool card, actually. Overall, the weekly changes, it's exactly what you'd expect. 23% gain from Righteous Valkyrie, $5.37. For Pioneer, Sarkaman Unbroken, a huge 17% jump today, now sitting at $20. Savage Gorger, 38% gain to sit at $1.28. Biggest drops, nothing that's above even 7%. The biggest drop is 6% drop for Revel and Riches, now sitting at $18. Sakaman Broken has gone up by 60% this week to now sit at 1946. That's actually quite a lot. And last, Nature's Will has gone up by 40% to now sit at 14% to now sit at $40. And it far outweighs anything else on this list. I need to go and check if I actually have a Nature's Will in my dragon deck. Dinosaur deck. Coat of Arms, a 17% drop, but that's weird because that was also on the gain for, I think, our MTG Stocks, maybe. So maybe it might have changed in the last couple of hours, but I doubt it. Pithing Needle, 20% drop. It was a 20% gain just a couple of days ago, so no surprise there. Bit of a buy and pump and dump. 18% drop for Elvish Piper, $11.44. I felt like that was taking off quite a bit as well, so no doubt pulling back to what I think is probably the average price, probably sitting around about $10. And thanks again for watching, guys. Have a good one, and see you later.